Aloha and welcome to MTB University. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a review. We're going to review this Dakine Low Rider fanny pack. It's not a hip pack, it's a fanny pack. If you're going to wear a fanny pack, you just got to own it. All right, so stay tuned for the review. Now on to the review. Now what we have here is basically me looking for ways to not have to wear a backpack. We're just to the point where I'm sick and tired of wearing a backpack and my back always being heavy and hot and sweaty. So I was looking for alternatives and I came across this fanny pack. Now this particular bag was $65, considerably less than an actual, hydration backpack. On the very front, and this is something I was looking for specifically, is this little flap. I use this for my knee pads. So when I'm climbing the hill, I can put my knee pads in there and I don't have to actually wear them. This bag is nice because it actually carries 2 liters of water, which is quite a bit. So 2 liters of water can easily get me through, a 2 or 3 hour ride. On the inside, I'm able to put a tube in there, a small pump or an air canister. I'm able to put a multi-tool, tire levers, a patch kit, an inner tube, my phone, all that stuff fits in here just fine with a liter of water and my knee pads. I have been really surprised at how durable and tough this thing is. I've been using it quite a while now, put a lot of miles on it, and although it's dirty and it stinks, the darn thing has not ripped. There's no seams coming apart, no threads coming apart, nothing. So it's really well built. Now if you pack all that in there, it does feel a little bit bulky, but once you put it on, you don't really notice it too much. It's actually not bad. And by the time you get to the top and you take your knee pads off and you've eliminated half the water, on the way down it's much smaller. Now one concern I had with these is, would it bounce when I was riding? Would it bob up and down since it doesn't have shoulder supports? And what I can say is, yes it does, but it's very minimal. I found that when I notice it the most is when I'm climbing uphill and I'm going slow and I'm bumping on the roots and the rocks. It'll bounce up and down a little bit. I'll tell you what though, on the downhill, the majority of the time, I don't even know I have it on. At one point, I actually needed my multi-tool to fix my handlebars, and I was all bummed because I forgot to bring it. And then I realized I did have it with me. It was just in my fanny pack, and I had forgotten I had my fanny pack on. If you're riding really technical terrain fast and you're using a lot of body English, the bag does shift around. There's one trail in particular here on the island that has big boulders and it's pretty quick. On that one particular trail, the bag did shift to the side. I'll just say, I think it's fantastic. There are times when I forget I even have this thing on when I'm riding, which is fantastic. That's what I want. In our next video, I'm actually going to explain how you can eliminate one of these completely. I've got all my tools, my tube, and everything I need on my bike. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. It'll give you an alert when we put out a new video. And other than that, go ride your bike.